I was asked the question, what will define Catholic Christian outreach in the next 25 years? And my response was the same thing that defined us in the first 25 years, but much, much more. For I believe that the last 25 years has only prepared us for the next 25 years. Let me explain. 1988, Angèle and I started a movement that was focused on evangelization. We wanted young people to encounter Jesus Christ in a personal, dynamic way. And that personal relationship, we believed, would bring about a conversion, a life-transforming conversion. But the extent of our mission went beyond the University of Saskatchewan. But we saw CCO across Canada on all the major universities. And by raising up these young people, we felt that we could be part of the renewal of the world. We want to fulfill the Great Commission. Now, for many, the vision and the purpose of CCO didn't seem to fit the value or the language or the attitude or even the identity of the church. So there was always a resistance to what we were doing. It seemed like we're fighting an uphill battle. We're on the outside looking in. But earlier on, it was the words of Blessed John Paul II that encouraged us to continue, that supported us in our mission. For he's the one that spoke time and time again about evangelization, that evangelization was our deepest identity. The church exists in order to evangelize. And he's the one that talked about having a personal relationship with Jesus and the call to conversion. And he's the one that captured the imagination of young people around the world, that we had a responsibility to go out and to be saints and to transform the world around us. John Paul II was a great source of encouragement to us in the first 25 years. But not only did he speak of evangelization and Jesus, but he also prophetically spoke into the future. He spoke of the coming of a new springtime of Christianity and how he saw a great missionary age that was coming upon us. And he also spoke in 1990 how he saw in the future this period where people, all people, will be more open to the sowing of the gospel. And because he saw this time coming, he exhorted the church to direct all our energies in the new evangelization, that we needed to respond to the supreme duty of bringing Jesus to all people. John Paul II provided us with tremendous amount of encouragement. He talked about this moment, this season. And I look around, and we only need to look around and see that it's upon us now. That all around us, evangelization, this personal relationship, is now at the heart of the church. It's the language of the church. In parishes and dioceses, it's now become the focus. And in talks and lectures and books and essays, evangelization is the topic. It's all around us. The moment has come. And for this reason, we feel as a movement, the moment has come for us to engage boldly in the next 25 years. But also, like John Paul II, who provided us with the support of the first 25 years, we see Pope Francis providing us a fire for the next 25 years. Over and over again, he is speaking about how we cannot be a church that's looking in on ourselves, introspective, caring about our own people, but we are to be outward focused, going where the people are. As a movement, that has always been and will continue to be our focus, going where they are. We are Catholic Christian outreach. So we are ready, and we feel empowered and supported by the church to engage boldly in the next 25 years in our mission of evangelization. But I would like to finish off with another word or message of Pope Francis that I would like to see define this movement, Catholic Christian outreach, in the next 25 years. Pope Francis talked about we as Catholics, and he was focusing on young people, that we are to be magnanimous people, meaning we are to be people who envision grand visions, that we see possibilities, that we're confident, that we have a vision for the future, that we are ready to engage in that vision, that we are generous in giving ourselves, that we are always wanting more for God, for the kingdom, that we are people that are willing to sacrifice. We are willing to go where we need to go. We're willing to say what we need to say. We are willing to do what needs to be done. What I pray that would define our movement in the next 25 years is that we be seen as a people that are magnanimous.